Hello everybody, and welcome back to Burrows. I had to double check what that name in the corner was. That's fine, that's fine. Sometimes it be that way, you know? Just sometimes it be that way. Anyway, what happened last time? We got, we played some music. Everyone high-fived. It was really radical. And then, a really hot lizard showed up in a tank top and shoved us in the back of his van. Yeah, now we're at a spooky house, I guess? Yeah! Let's figure out what's happening with all that. I think that'll be exciting. We all shuffle out, Felix practically sliding out of his shell as he hits the soft earth of his new location. All right, fags. Behold, the Sura's house. I don't know how that's pronounced. You all are gonna have to deal with the fact that I don't know how to pronounce this. Is this a haunted house? I love haunted houses. I don't like being in them, but I love them conceptually, right? It's like, what a cool set for a story. It's just like big ol' house that you can be like, what a mansion, right? Yes. We'll live out our favorite Resident Evil adventures here. My jaw hangs open as I gaze at the so-called spook house. I wasn't sure what to expect, but this place definitely lives up to the name. It's hard to believe something this decrepit hasn't been condemned by the city. Even Jean couldn't flip this thing. It seems the others are in awe as much as I am. Everyone stares in silence. Everyone but Gabe. He looks at the ground, shaking. Hold his hand. Hey. Listen up. I want to get this shit over with just as much as you losers do. So here are the terms of the bet. Rule 1. The 5 of you have to remain somewhere in the mansion for at least 1 hour. It's hard for me to do that. I'm sorry. That voice, it dries out my throat, you know. Nobody allowed to leave for any reason. So if you need a potty break, now's the time. Rule 2. You have to go inside the actual house itself, not just the entrance. Open the doors, explore, etc. That wasn't part of the dare, lizard. Rule number 3. If any of you chicken out and try to leave, the bet's off. DJ and I will guard the exits. If you win, we can go back to Starbit, right? I'm a reptile of my word. Yes, the ban will be lifted. Plus, you'll have bragging rights to have survived the spook house. What more motivation do you need? I don't give two shits about that, but you didn't mention any other penalties for us if we bail, did ya? The lizard's older brother steps in between them and sizes Caesar up. Oh, in what way? It's fine, it's fine. I'm the penalty. Any other questions, runt? His shirt lifts as he towers over Caesar, the hilt of the pistol gleaming in the sunlight. Nope. I'm informed as fuck. Kindly get out of my grill, homie. DJ grunts and doubles back to the stand next to Derek, not taking his eyes off of us. Swell. Come along then. I want everyone in front. Hands where I can see 'em. Oh. Okay. We reluctantly do as we're told. It takes everything in me not to clobber Derek as I pass him with the others, marching towards the front door. Huh. That's what I thought, vermin. I almost reply with a slur of equal value and to his kind, but stop myself knowing it's make father proud. Win the war with kindness, Gray. Perseverance will get you farther than hate ever could. Lame. I'm hit with a chilly dampness that's been completely absent since I stepped into California. The place is thick with the pungent scent of rotting wood and stale air. and possibly undisturbed for decades. What is this, like, jazzy track? That's not jazzy, but you know what I mean. Look at what is with this, like, upbeat, fun music as we're delving into a darkness. So the fun house, you know? Cobwebs litter the eave of every archway. Is that a thing? Is that a way to word that? Threatening to rain down on us if we bump into a wall, though we'd be more likely to fall through them given the state of this place. DJ gives us no room to breathe, seemingly right behind us at all times. After walking through a creaky hallway lined with rotted portraits, we make it to what must be the main hall. It's easy to imagine how grand this place must have looked in its heyday. So, this is it, huh? I'm actually kind of it's actually kind of pretty in a way. I really hope this smell washes out. I'm not supposed to actually wash these jeans. It's a miracle the place is still standing, even at this advanced stage of decay. We all turn to Gabe, waiting to hear his take. He's got nothing. Huh? Oh yeah. It's, big. Really? Shut up, man. Let's just get this over with. Alright. I'm starting the timer now. He starts an electronic stopwatch and takes it and places it on some dusty furniture. The bright red letters are easy to read, even in the dim lighting. Talia puffs out her chest and walks over to a faded love seat, plopping down and crossing her arms. Tal, did you forget rule number 2? I didn't, but it's only fair that if you're watching us, someone should be watching you. So I'm not budging from this spot until the timer rings. Got it? That still leaves 2 groups of 2 to explore. But you'll be all alone with them. Come on, this isn't the time to start protesting. No. Let the uppity bitch stay if she wants. He leans against the wall opposite her, crossing his arms and grinning coyly. Now we have leverage in case you bozos were gonna still try and hightail it out of here. Whatever. He pushes past us and leans in close to whisper something to her. She nods and discreetly opens her purse for him to reach into it. Done fidgeting, fingering the bitch, Caesar? Wanted to cop a feel before you die, if right. As if, bog breath. We're looking around like you want. You cool your jets. Huh, alright. He comes back our way and grabs Chug by the wrist, pulling him towards the archway under the stairs. Come on, we have a lot of ground to cover. Chug doesn't protest, but doesn't really agree either. We trudge through the hallway until we get to these splitting paths. Once we're out of the carpeted sides, Caesar pulls us all aside and motions for us to be quiet. He then pulls out his walkie-talkie, switching it to channel 2. You know it. Isn't really that hard to get the high score on that game. Whatever, man. It's a bit staticky, but we can hear the conversation all the way from over here. He releases the talk button and grins. I tried a rubber band around the talk button of hers, so it's always on. Oh, tied, not tried. You know, since she won't have a chance to use it while they're watching her. We can check on her whenever we want. Just make sure not to say anything that would come through or she'll get busted. That's an oddly well thought out plan. For you, anyway. He rolls his eyes and gently bumps Felix's shell with a fist. Learn from the best. I also told her to say the timeout say the timeout loud every 10 minutes, so we know when to come back. He really thought that far ahead. Wow. You guys are all sort of my best friends, so I'd be shit out of luck if something happened to you. Really? This is the first time he's really perked up since we got here. Do you think I'd risk my hide for anything less? Caesar! Maybe I was wrong about him. He's prickly, sure, but if he was really out for himself, he would have found a way to escape on his own by now. So, which way should we go? I don't want to split the group more than we already have. Chug, you know a lot about this place, right? Oh? What makes you say that? I take a step back, startled by his defensiveness. It's just, you mentioned something about spirits and letting the dead rest in peace yesterday, didn't you? It sounded like you knew something about the mansion's history is all. Well, yeah, I did an assignment on it last year, but that's really it. His tone is colder than usual. I heard a bunch of, migrant workers died back in the 50s. The government covered it up or something. Oh, that's not Phil. That's Caesar, not Felix. I don't know why I thought that. Whatever. It was the 40s, but yeah, it was gnarly. I feel bad even stepping foot in here. He shivers as if a chilly wind suddenly blew past us. I wonder if he really believes in ghosts, or if it's just nerves. Not to be unsympathetic, but we're the only living things here now, so the only thing we should be worried about is... A cough from behind makes us all jump. The older of the lizard brothers is staring us down from around the corner. I don't see y'all exploring. Get a move on. We turn to keep going, but DJ slides a scaly arm between us, grabbing Caesar's shoulder. I walk into his bicep, and it might as well be a brick wall. What? You and the shark stay here for now. You two, start looking in the dining room. Excuse me. Listen, Holmes, we ain't chuckle mates, so don't fucking talk to me like... No, it's fine. But... Gabe tugs on my sleeve, eyes pleading for me to go along with whatever these tyrants want. Problem? No. We'll catch up with you guys later. Why has this design gotta be this good? It's fine. I'm not easy. You're easy. Damn it. I don't like this. He kicks the wall and storms off. Not one fucking bit. Caesar, wait, dude, we'll come back for you. Chug slumps onto the wall, barely able to stand. Gabe, what's wrong? It's fine. Call me Chug. Here, lean on me. I turn to the lizard, unmoved by anything so far. Do you have any water or something for him? For him? No. You son of a... I sigh and hoist him up over my shoulder. If we look down this way for a bit, can we meet up back with Felix and Caesar? Or is that against your made-up rules? He shrugs. Do whatever you want, but I'll be waiting here, so don't try anything funny. I roll my eyes and we start limping in the opposite direction. Why would a steely guy like DJ care about his brother's petty revenge anyway? Because family. Wouldn't this kind of childish game be beneath him? Edian told me about the gangs that ran his streets growing up, and the fate of those who crossed them. We haven't seen Edian in a while, have we? I thought like Edian was going to be like the partner in this route, right? Simon's in... What's it? I've already forgotten. So Simon's in Mark's route. Gina's in Ken's route. That one, I guess, was there anyone in Heroes route? But Edian showed up in this route before, right? Or am I crazy? It's been a while since we've recorded Burrows, so it's, you know, I think it said what? It was like a year ago since we recorded Gabe's route specifically. I think that's what my save said. But whatever. That isn't a very comforting thought, actually. I instead chose to focus on Gabe's well-being. He's barely able to keep his eyes open, shuffling his feet across the patchy carpet at a sluggish pace. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm usually... It's been so long since... It's fine. We just need to find a place to rest. He leans into me, his heart beating like crazy. What's wrong? Are you feeling lightheaded? Did you not eat enough today? He shakes his head. No. I just really anxious all of a sudden. I want to jump out of my skin. Walls closing in. I pick up the pace, praying that the room at the end of this hallway is less claustrophobic. I'm practically dragging him as we break through a wall of cobwebs into what looks like some sort of sitting room. There is a few ottomans to sit on, a broken vanity, and a fancy-looking wooden chest probably used to store shoes. Gabe breaks away from me and collapses onto the trunk hard enough to crack the side of it. I feel where his face rested on me, and it's slick with sweat. Phew, that's better. I needed to get away from that guy. Me too. Hopefully he didn't follow us. I really don't like this, Gray. Anything about this feels like a freaking setup. Was it the gun that was stressing you out? He nods. Yeah, honestly. All of this is just insane. We sit and rest for a while. I'm not really sure what qualifies as exploring, but I doubt this counts. Come on, let's keep looking this way before they start yelling at us again. Yeah, I think I'm good. He gets up and stops dead in his tracks as he sees where I'm pointing. Door? Wait, what was that thing? What did that say? No. Just no? Oh, it says Gabe and Gray again. Okay. Huh? Huh? He shakes his head and sits back down. No, I'm not going into that room. No way in hell. Then I'll do it. Has he been in this room before? What's in there? Bad. Something bad? But what? No. Just... no. Gabe, please. He's reverting to speaking like a child. Gabe. I try to reason every way I can think of, but he refuses to budge. I try to lift him, but his entire body's gone stiff. Gabe, what the hell? What the hell has gotten into you? I said no! My grip gives out, and when I fling backwards, landing in a pile of broken odds and ends. Ow. Fine then, just stay there. I'm not leaving that maniac alone with the rest of our friends. Whatever. Just promise you won't go into that room. Fine. I shake my head and walk away, frustrated by his childish behavior. We should be working together. Collecting myself, I march out of there, back towards the interconnected hallway from before. I feel bad leaving Gabe behind, but I'm not going to sit around doing nothing while everyone else is risking their safety. At least I'll know where he is when it's time to go. We should be at least halfway down by now, right? Done by now? I round the corner and see DJ just faithfully where we left him, smoking a cigarette. Where's your buddy? He's checking out that dressing room. It was a dead end, so I came back this way. Didn't you want us to split up? Move. I continue down the hallway without any protest from him. I just hope Felix and Caesar are faring better than we did. We should have flirted with him. He's hot. Jeez, this place is so dreary. I can't blame Gabe for losing his composure. I wouldn't stand more than an hour in here with or without backup. Having the threat of DJ losing it and putting a bullet in each of us in the back of my mind at all times doesn't help either. Not even without that, there's something eating at me too. I can't pinpoint what, but something about this place is sapping my energy. There's a heavy sense of dread around every new corner. I'm starting to forget what it's like outside of here. I'm so lost in thought, I almost walk straight into a set of heavy wooden double doors. As sunlight trails from inside, catching thick particles of dust floating in the air. I cautiously crack it open, peeking ahead inside. Hello? Guys? Oh, dude! Over here! Alright, I'm gonna end the part here, everyone, so I'll see you guys around!